In solo leveling, Thomas Andre tells Jin that if he admits to his mistake and backs off, he'll spare his life. Jin replies by throwing the unholy finger at him. Calling him a son of a bitch, Andre charges himself while informing Jin that he'll regret throwing away his last chance. Aura surrounds the Hunter army as Jin's shadow army advances. Charging forward, the tankers create a shield wall, resulting in a massive light shield forming, blocking the shadow army's onslaught. Bursting through the shadow army, Thomas smashes and slashes through the summons. Standing before Tusk, he bursts off the ground, tearing straight through his fucking head. Commenting on how easy it is, Thomas crashes back down. Noticing Jin Woo, he dashes forward. However, sliding in his path, Thomas yells for Tank to get out of his way as he sends the shadow flying. Nowhere to be seen, Jin emerges at his back, slashing at his ribs. However, they can't pierce Thomas's skin. Surprised, Jin is hit with a back fist that sends him flying. Telling Jin not to underestimate national rank hunters, he uses his telekinesis to pull Jin in, telling him to despair at the difference in their power. But Jin activates his own telekinesis, freezing Thomas in place. Questioning what the hell is going on, as it seems like Jin is trying to keep him in place. Realizing that he is going on the offensive, even though Thomas is pulling him in, Jin punches him in the face, sending the national hunter rocketing. Questioning if Jin made him bleed, Thomas gets his footing. But Jin dashes forth, mocking his previous statement. Hitting Thomas with a barrage from all angles, he says he'll start taking this seriously, activating Reinforce. Meanwhile, as the Hunter Bureau makes their way to the scene, the driver tells Adam that he needs to know what's going on. Dismissing it, the driver asks what happened, explaining that he may not be able to feel it as he's a civilian, but if they go any further, their lives will be on the line. In that moment, Jin Woo had thought to himself that there were 4 humans who borrowed the ruler's powers, and perhaps they could be among the 5 people who survived the Kamish raid. In other words, the 4 national rank hunters, including Thomas Andre. Darting towards him, Andre raises his arms, slamming them into the ground, shattering the earth beneath them. Jin manages to evade, however. Thomas uses capture. Hunters shout for everyone to fall back as Thomas creates a huge orb that devours the shadow soldiers. Comparing it to a black hole, Jin knows he would have been sucked if it wasn't for his ruler's authority. Blowing up the warehouse, Jin jumps to the top of a steel beam. Looking down on him, Thomas tells Jin that he won't get away this time. This battle continues.